mini pond project came about because I run a local environmental group, and we try to come up with small actions that you can do in about an hour on a Saturday morning. So in my garden, I saw a dragonfly come in one day and realized I had no water for it to land on. So spent about a year trying to research the best, easiest way to get water into gardens in our area. And if one garden has a pond, that's wonderful, but if lots have ponds, then that creates a network for insects, pollinators, birds to be able to take over the territory and feel safe here. We're very lucky in Drimnagh that we're surrounded on two sides by two waterways, the River Camach and the Grand Canal. The Grand Canal is a really important wildlife corridor, and so we contacted Waterways Ireland to get the best advice about how we could help extend that waterway into our gardens. When we started looking into ponds, we realised there's lots of different kinds. There's decorative ponds, ponds for fish, and what we were really interested in was the type of pond that would help support wildlife. Cormac McCarthy from Waterways Ireland was really helpful, helping us understand what kinds of plants are needed for that kind of pond, specifically native oxygenating plants, because there's lots of different plants and ponds available to buy, but not all of them are good for wildlife. So we didn't want to go about buying lots of pond liners, new plastic entering the system. So we looked around our area to see where we might find items we could repurpose. So the ponds that we make are actually made from flower buckets from our local florist. These are delivered in their dozens every day, and they're freely available, and she's delighted that they get used in this way. So what we use are pond buckets, locally sourced aquatic native oxygenating plants, and then all you need is a little bit of space. You can do it in a garden, on a driveway, even on a balcony. They're very compact. You can do them in less than an hour. We believe mini ponds are really powerful because one of the main reasons behind biodiversity loss is habitat loss. A huge number of animals rely on fresh water either as their home or as refreshment. So anyone who's ever brought a dog for a walk on a sunny day knows that those little stop-off points of drinking water are incredibly important. And the same goes for wildlife. A bumblebee really only has a territory of a couple of 100 yards, and if there's no freshwater supply in that area, then the bumblebee just simply can't live there. We ran our first mini pond workshop in April of this year, and we had about 40 people come. We demonstrated how to put in the pond, how easy it was, and Colleen Ennis from Trinity helped us understand the significance of them in terms of adding to the biodiversity of any particular area. Everyone that came went home with a mini pond kit, which consists of a bucket, a native oxygenating plant, and the step-by-step instructions needed to do it at home. We were really surprised. Everybody there wanted to go home and do one, and some even brought extra kits home for their friends and neighbours. So it's been really wonderful to see this pond network start to emerge in our area. As far as we know, we think we've added about 80 mini ponds, all in neighbouring areas on either side of the canal, in Inchicore, in Drimnagh and in Crumlin.